Hello everyone, Kuringa here, and today I want to bring the best state management that you ever heard in Flutter. So the first thing we need to understand here is about our code, right? Here I have the classic home module and our app module. I'm just using the Flutter modular to deal with this, but this is a simple example of our code. Okay, let's go. Why ValueNotifier is the best state management ever? And of course, it's because it's native from the Flutter, right? We have this inside our code already. So here I have a small implementation of ValueNotifier using the state pattern. Like if you remember, block use the state pattern, right? But the difference between block and ValueNotifier is that block uses strings and the ValueNotifier don't use strings. So let's understand this small example that I did here. Okay, here I have my home store that extends from the ValueNotifier, and I have my home state, right? Like in block. The only difference here is that I don't have the events to call my home state. I'm doing inside the home store. So let's understand first about the home state. So inside our home state, it's only abstracted class, right? The home state. And we have the home loaded. And inside our home loaded, we have inside this state, we have a list of a string. So this is a list of names. And we have an error state, right? So this is very simple, and can be very useful in your personal projects. In my opinion, I enjoy a lot working this way because it's simple, right? And you can understand everything what is happening here. So let's see first now our homepage, right? First, here I'm just using the modular to get the instance about our home store. And if you can see here in our body, I'm using the value list enable builder. Why I'm using this one? Because our store, the home store, extends from the ValueNotifier, right? And this, I need to use the value list enable builder here to list in the change inside our home store that is extending the ValueNotifier. So for example, here I have the validation. I'm doing a validation. If my value is my state, is the home loading, our first state here. So I need to show us a circular progress indicator, right? And let's check this small example, how it works. So, okay, let's open the emulator. And here we have a simple preview of our project. So when I tap the button, that is the wrong name of the class, it is change username, but it's not this one. So when I tap on the button, we load the first state, right? And the first state is the circular progress indicator. When I tap the button again, this happens. The value inside our ValueNotifier is changed for home loading. And here we listen the alterations inside. So when the value or when the my state becomes the home loading, we show the circular progress indicator. And here, just to show an example, I'm using a future delayed, just using with 2 seconds, just to give us the sensation of that we are loading some data from the web, for example, from the API. And after my state is completely loaded, we have the home loaded. And inside our home loaded, I'm passing my list of names. That is the example here, a list of names. And yeah, that's it. It's very simple to understand. It's not complex to implement. And to be honest, I'm enjoying a lot to use the ValueNotifier with the state pattern in my projects, personal projects. But the question is, and about error, how this works. So let's, instead of we use the home loaded here, let's use the value home error inside, right? Error message, probably this will not show because, okay, let's see. And here we have our home error state. So I'm using inside of here this one just to show, but for example, you can pass any message if you are using this way. And that's it. If you enjoyed this small video, and guys, I know, sorry for this big delay on the channel. I was uh, doing a lot of stuff in my life, and that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and just like it. Cheers.